Welcome in to the Lakeland Sports Network. Viking baseball set to get underway once again here in Greenwood, South Carolina. Once again, it's the Vikings and the Raiders competing in a crucial region matchup, a must-win if you're Emerald. Landon King here with you to bring you all the action. Joey Ellis to my right is the cameraman. Also have Graham Simpson behind me. You can catch him on the Lakeland Sports Network too as the Greenwood Eagles take on North Augusta. The link to that broadcast will be in the description of this live stream. First pitch for them is at 7 p.m. Finn Howard on the bump today for the Vikings as we predicted. We'll go ahead and show the starting lineup for the Vikings presented by G. Frank Russell Technology Center. You see it right there. A little shakeup in the lineup this evening by Coach Height. Have Matthew Ritter leading off this evening in left field. Eli Swansea in the 2 spot. Bo Height playing short, batting third. Colson Marino and Ethan Metz behind him. Got starting pitcher Finn Howard batting 6th here today, so a little bit lower than what he's used to. We'll see how that plays out. Holden Styron in the 7 hole. Thomas Hodges batting 8th, and Luke Mathis, the 8th grader, hitting again in the 9 hole here this evening for the Vikings. Show you the defensive alignment now for the Vikings. You briefly mentioned it there in the starting lineups. Got Howard on the mound, Swansea behind the dish, Hodges at first, Mathis at second, Height at short, Metz at third, Ritter in left, Marino in center, and Styron in right. There's the throwdown by Swansea as we're getting prepared for the Frank Coyle first pitch of the game. You see there in the top right. Howard has been the ace of this staff for the Vikings. In game number 1 on Monday at Lawrence, the Raiders took home a 10-0 run rule victory. Bo Height started on the mound, followed by Colson Marino, who relieved him. Then Matthew Ritter closed it out. It's Braden Patterson leading off for the Raiders. He takes the first pitch of the game for ball 1, presented by the one and only Frank Coyle. Patterson led off the game on Wednesday with a double. Let's see what he has here. Picked up 3 hits in that game. 1-0 from Finn. Another ball. 2 balls, no strikes here for Howard. Patterson, the son of Lawrence head coach Torrey Patterson. Ball 3 there, missed downstairs for Howard. Excuse me, that was a strike. Strike 2 there to Patterson. Tried to jump out of the way of it, didn't expect it to be a strike. Now we're evened up that 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's Howard with the pitch. Swing and a miss. Patterson goes down swinging as Swansea makes the throw to first to complete the out. First out of the inning. Good start for Howard. Brings up Logan Bragg, the freshman second baseman for the Raiders. He's also the starting quarterback for the Raiders varsity football team, which is pretty impressive as a freshman. Here's the first pitch he sees from Howard. Fouls it back. Bat flew out of his hands. This game is a must-win for Emerald. Trying to fight for 4th place in the region. If they place 5th, it'll be left to the RPI for them to make the playoffs, as that one misses upstairs from Howard. But if they're able to secure 4th place, it'll guarantee them a spot in the postseason. And this is a huge game to determine that. That one misses inside to Bragg. 2 balls, 1 strike from Howard. Bragg went 0 for 2 on Monday. Drew a walk and drove in a run. Hits this one hard over to short. It's Bo Height, scoops it up and makes the throw over to first. A good play over at first base by Thomas Hodges. And we have 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. Logan Martin to the plate now. He's the starting pitcher this evening for the Raiders. This guy who's got a big bat behind him. He went 2 for 2 on Monday, drove in 2 runs and walked once for Lawrence. Another football guy. First pitch he sees from Howard is a strike. He played first base on Monday. That one missed upstairs. One ball, 1 strike for Martin. Another strike fired in there by Howard. 1-2 count here. Here comes the pitch from Finn. Swing and a miss. Finn goes 1, 2, 3 to end the top of the first inning. It's 0-0 as we head to the bottom with the bats up for the Vikings. This is the Lakeland Sports Network.
Howard's on Main is the kind of place you keep coming back to. Open 6 days a week with breakfast served every day, plus a full menu loaded with variety for lunch and dinner. Great food, friendly faces, and live music that keeps Main Street moving. From morning coffee to late night vibes, Howard's on Main delivers every time. Howard's on Main, great food, live music, and a true Greenwood favorite.
Call State Farm agent Frank Coyle in Greenwood for an auto quote today.
Find your future at the G. Frank Russell Technology Center, where we believe in personalized learning and nurturing every student's unique strengths. RTC serves students from 4 high schools and 3 districts, with a wide variety of programs from culinary arts, pre-engineering, auto tech, and others. We provide many different pathways for your child to explore. Talk to your school counselor and visit us at www.rtc.gwd50.org to learn more about RTC Plus and start building a better graduate today.
With State Farm Home Insurance, you can get the help you need from a local agent if things get complicated, and from our easy-to-use app whenever you need it.
Call State Farm agent Frank Coyle in Greenwood today.
Network. It's time for the Vikings to step up to the plate. There you see starting pitcher for the Raiders, Logan Martin, getting warmed up here as there's the throwdown by catcher Carson Nations. See what Martin has to offer. See Matthew Ritter leading off here this evening for the Vikings. He's been hitting in the 9 spot all season long, so a little bit of a different look here for Emerald. In one of the biggest games they'll play all year. Martin's first pitch is a strike. Painted the corner on that one. Another strike there from Martin. Good start. Here comes the 0-2. That one missed outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes here for Martin. Working very fast. Swing and a miss from Ritter. And just like that, Logan Martin picks up his first strikeout of the day. Brings Eli Swansea up to the plate. Swansea's hitting .250 on the year. Has a homer. 9 runs batted in this year. It's been a staple of this Viking lineup since he was in 8th grade. First pitch he sees from Martin, outside. Good take there from Eli. Went 0 for 3 on Monday against Lawrence. He fouls that one right back to Coach P at the dugout. Good play there by the Raiders head coach. Ball and a strike here for Swansea. That one missed outside, and Martin changed his delivery a bit there on that pitch. Dropped the arm. See what he has to offer in the 2-1. Dropped it again. Missed inside. 3 balls, 1 strike here for Swansea. He struck out 3 times in all 3 at-bats on Monday. Very uncharacteristic for number 2. Here's the 3-1. Martin fires it in for a strike. Full count here for number 11 on the mound. Here comes the payoff for Martin. Missed upstairs, and Swansea reaches base for the first time this series. That brings up Bo Height. He's also batting in a new spot today. He's used to batting leadoff. Today he's batting in the 3-hole. He's a .400 hitter, 2 home runs on the year. One of the top-ranked players in the state of South Carolina for his class. He did go 0 for 3 on Monday. The bats are definitely going to need to get hotter for the Vikings to pull off a win in this one. Height laid off of that one. First pitch ball to the shortstop. Swansea over at first. Martin delivers the 1-0. Height takes it for a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. Noah Hughes over at first base for the Raiders today. He threw a gem on Monday. 5 innings, no runs allowed, struck out 9. Here comes the 2-0 from Martin. That one fouled off by Height. 2 balls, 1 strike here for the sophomore. Height also got the start on the mound on Monday. Wasn't his best outing. Gave up 6 total runs. 5 of them were earned in 2 innings. Struck out 3 before he was relieved by Colson Marino. 2-1 for Martin. It's a strike. Now 2-2 here for Height. Pitch from Martin is outside. Swansea takes off, and he's in safe at second. A stolen base for the catcher, who's now in scoring position. He could potentially score on just a single if Height's able to pick up a hit here. Full count. Second full count in a row for Logan Martin. Height calls time at the plate. Martin sets. Here's the payoff. Height takes it for ball 4. Swansea takes off, and he's safe at third. So runners at the corners with 1 out for Colson Marino. Marino picked up 2 singles at Lawrence on Monday, went 2 for 2. Has a lot of pop behind his bat. Runners at the corners with 1 out here. Chance to put the Vikings up early. Shows bunt, pulls it back for ball 1. And Height takes off, and he's safe at second. That takes away the traditional double play for the Raiders. Now 2 runners in scoring position for Colson Marino. He's moved up in the batting order as well. Back hitting 4th in the cleanup spot. Was hitting 5th there for a few games. Another strike. 0-2 here on Marino. Martin sets and fires the pitch. This one hitting to shallow right field. Catch is made. Swansea tags up, and he will be safe at the plate for a run, and Height also takes 3rd. Vikings up 1-0 here in the bottom of the 1st. Brings Ethan Metz to the plate. He can extend the lead. It's from the left side. Fouls the first pitch back. 0-1 count here in favor of Logan Martin. 2 outs for Metz, has Hyde over there on 3rd. Finn Howard is on deck. The 0-1 from Logan Martin, swing and a miss there by Metz. 0-2. Be a big out for Martin. Get out of here with limited damage. Here comes the 0-2. Missed upstairs. Loud pop at the glove there from Nations. One of the most satisfying sounds in all of the world. It's the pop of the baseball glove. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Martin misses. Evens this up. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Metz looking to drive in another run. Takes ball 3, another full count here in the bottom of the 1st for Martin. Vikings making the starter work for the Raiders. The payoff. This one fouled back and out of play. Landed right behind the bleachers. Martin already at 24 pitches. Make it 25 with that pitch he just threw here in the 1st inning. Another payoff on its way from Martin. Here it is. Swing and a miss from Ethan Metz, and Martin gets out of the inning, just allowing 1 run. But still, Vikings up 1 as they lead 1-0, headed to the top of the 2nd. We'll be back with the rest of the action here on the Lakeland Sports Network.
Looking for a home in Greenwood or thinking about selling? Work with someone who knows the community inside and out. Courtney Height Realtor is a top 5 Greenwood MLS agent with almost $20 million in sales and a reputation for guiding buyers and sellers with confidence and care. Call 864-378-4686, visit CourtneyHeightRealtor.com, and follow us on Facebook at Courtney Height Realtor, serving Greenwood, South Carolina, and beyond.
A good personal injury attorney is going to be able to negotiate for you, speak with the insurance companies in their language, and ultimately file a lawsuit and take your case to court if it needs it. You're going through this challenge. You're the hero here. We're just the guide. So if there's any value we can add, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. We're here to help.
Looking for a great spot to eat, watch the game, or host your next event? That's Sports Break. Great food, cold drinks, wall-to-wall TVs, and live entertainment. Want something with a view? Head to Break on the Lake, serving up steak, seafood, and cocktails on beautiful Lake Greenwood. And when it's time to celebrate, Main Event Catering has you covered. From private parties to corporate events, they make it easy and stress-free. One family, 3 great experiences. Sports Break, Break on the Lake, Main Event Catering.
Back here on the Lakeland Sports Network. Top of the second inning. Getting ready to get started. Finn Howard going back to work. He went 1-2-3 in that first inning. 2 strikeouts and a ground out to short. Let's see what he has to offer to the first baseman, Noah Hughes. This one hit hard into right center, and it lands just in front of Colson Marino. It's a leadoff single in the second inning for the first baseman. He pieced that one up really well. Designated hitter Wyatt Pinson now at the plate. He's sitting for the catcher Carson Nations today. See what number 5 has to offer. Runner on first. Watches it for a strike. Howard up 0-1. Hughes over at first. The pitch. Pinson stabbed with the bunt. 0-2 here in favor of Finn Howard. Here comes the pitch. Missed outside. First ball of the plate appearance. 1-2 count now. Here, Howard up on Pinson. Throw over to first, and Hughes is safe. Pinson went 0 for 2 on Monday. He's down 1-2 here. Breaking ball missed upstairs for Howard. Now evened up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. This one fouled back by Pinson. Back near the buses. We'll do the 2-2 over again. Hughes over at first. Chance to advance him here for Pinson. Trying to pick up his first hit of the series. Watches ball 3. It's going to be the first full count of the day for Finn Howard. Here's the payoff, never mind. Throw over to first from Howard. Hughes is safe once again. The payoff from Howard. Fouled back by Pinson. Good at bat here from the DH. Payoff once again from Howard. This one popped up. Metz calling it. He drops it in fair territory, but the Vikings will still get the out at second. Hughes wasn't sure if he was going to make the catch or not.
Right fielder, number 6, Braden Yarbrough.
So Vikings catch a break right there. 1 out here for Howard. Brings Braden Yarbrough to the plate. He made a good catch in right field earlier today in the first inning. Went 1 for 2 on Monday. First time he'll face Howard, and he got plunked. Howard lost control of that pitch right there. Runners on first and second with one out now for the Raiders. William Nunley to the plate now. Looks like Yarborough is all good over there at first. Nunley made a lot of good plays defensively over in the hot corner on Monday for the Raiders. Also drove in a run. Chance to do the same with 2 runners on. First time he'll face Howard. First pitch is up for ball 1. The 1-0 from Howard is a strike. Good pitch there. Now evened up at a ball and a strike. This summer, the Greenwood Flying Monkeys are coming to town as a part of the Blue Ridge League, Collegiate Baseball League. 8 teams across 3 states as that one's hit into foul territory in right field. Opening day, June 5th for the Flying Monkeys. Won't want to miss it. They play at Legion Field. They'll be there all summer. Tons of cool experiences for you and your family to come out and enjoy a nice night at the ball field. Even catch some dinner there as well. Got some cool matchups against Joanna Hornets, the Disco Turkeys, the Corn Dogs, the Wampus Cats, and others. So we've got a 1-2 count here. Swing and a miss there by Nunley. So that puts Nunley away, but both runners steal, so both runners are in scoring position now with 2 outs, and Kealan Blackwell will step up to the plate. Blackwell went 1 for 3, drove in a run on Monday. Also showed some incredible speed out there in center field. Another guy who's making a lot of good defensive plays for the Raiders, as first pitch he sees from Howard is upstairs for ball numero 1. 1-0 from Howard. Swing and a miss by Blackwell. Evens up the count at a ball and a strike. Two runners on scoring position. This will be huge for Howard to get out of this without allowing a run. Fires that one in for a strike. Howard up 1-2. Chance to get out of this inning clean. The 1-2 from Howard. Strike 3! Howard, with his 4th strikeout of the game already, gets out of that one without allowing any runs. That was the top of the second. We're headed to the bottom of the inning. All the action here on the Lakeland Sports Network.
Your local State Farm agent can help you choose renter's coverage options to help protect your stuff. Customize your coverage today.
Call State Farm agent Frank Coyle in Greenwood today.
At the Height Law Firm, we exist for one reason: to make South Carolina safer. When a company cuts corners, when a driver ignores the rules, or when someone's careless mistake injures a family, we step in. Because accountability is not just about compensation, it's about preventing the next tragedy. Every case we take, we hope that we can make a change to make South Carolina a safer community.
When you bundle home and auto, life can be easier. You choose coverage that makes sense for you, at a price that's right for you, and a local State Farm agent who's there for you.
Call State Farm agent Frank Coyle in Greenwood today.
Find your future at the G. Frank Russell Technology Center, where we believe in personalized learning and nurturing every student's unique strengths. RTC serves students from 4 high schools and 3 districts with a wide variety of programs from culinary arts, pre-engineering, auto tech, and others. We provide many different pathways for your child to explore. Talk to your school counselor and visit us at www.rtc.gwd50.org to learn more about RTC Plus and start building a better graduate today.
Back here on the LSN, bottom of the second inning getting underway. Finn Howard will lead it off as he takes ball 1. Two-0 count now for Howard. Howard fouls off the 2-1, make it 2-2. He was sitting in the 3-hole on Monday. He went 0 for 2 there. Martin looking to spin a 0 of his own. Gave up 1 there in the bottom of the first. Sacrifice fly by Colson Marino was able to score Eli Swansea. 2-2 for Martin. Missed outside. And another payoff pitch incoming for Logan Martin. Vikings have been making him work today. Here it comes. This one hit right up the middle, right back at Martin. He got right in front of it, throws over to first for out number 1. Way to field that there by Logan Martin. Looked like it hit off his shin a little bit. Good barrel there by Howard. Just hit right towards Martin, who's willing to put his body on the line to make that play. First time he sees Holden Styron, and it's ball 1. Swing and a miss there by Styron. Another strike fired in there by Logan Martin. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to the 8th grader. That one misses. Way outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes here for the right fielder, Holden Styron. Martin at 36 pitches, moving fast. They'll say Styron did not offer. Another full count here for Logan Martin. He's done a good job in him so far. See what he has to offer here. 1 out, payoff pitch incoming to Holden Styron. Ball 4, Styron's on base for the first time today and for the first time in the series. Now we'll see Thomas Hodges step up to the plate. His first time hitting this evening. Hodges went 0 for 2 on Monday, struck out twice. See what he has to offer today. Has Styron on first, 1 out. Martin now working from the stretch. Swings and misses on the first pitch he sees from Logan today. 0-1 here to Hodges. Here comes the 0-1 from Martin. Missed downstairs, he spiked it. Ball and a strike here to Thomas Hodges, the first baseman for the Vikings. He's held that spot consistently all year. 1-1 incoming. That one missed low. Styron scurries over to second, and he's now in scoring position for Hodges. Second stolen base of the day for Emerald. Two 2-1 count here for the first baseman, Hodges. Fouls that one back, evens things up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. One out, Styron in scoring position. This one hit over to second base. Bragg fields it cleanly and throws it over to first for out number 2. Productive out for Hodges as it advanced Styron over to third. Brings up the 8th grader Luke Mathis to the plate. He usually gets DH for, but the past few games, he's earned himself a spot in the lineup hitting as well. Was able to reach base twice on Monday, including a walk. Let's see what the youngster has to offer here with Styron on third. 1-0 count here to Mathis. Chance to extend Emerald's lead. Martin drops the arm angle again. 2-0 to Luke Mathis. Pitch from Martin is downstairs. 3-0 now to the second baseman. Martin in a 3-0 count. Mathis trying to turn the order over. 3-0 pitch. High. Ball 4, and Mathis is on base. Runners on the corners for Matthew Ritter, the leadoff batter today. Coach P gonna walk out there and have a discussion with his pitcher, Logan Martin. I don't think he's gonna take the ball from him this early, but we will see. Martin at 47 pitches. He's recorded 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Head coach Torrey Patterson seems like he got all his words out. He had this team in the state championship in 2024. Man, that was a really good Lawrence team. Featured 7 different college baseball players. Ended up losing 2-1 to James Island. But what an incredible season for the Green Boys. Bit of a rebuilding year this year for Lawrence. See in your top left, just 5 wins this year for the Raiders. They play a lot better than what their record shows. Ritter takes a ball there to open up the at-bat. He struck out to lead off the game. Here's the 1-0. That one misses as well. 2-0 here to Ritter. If he's able to find a way on base, he could load the bases for Eli Swansea. .2-0 pitch from Martin. This one hit softly down the third base line. Martin was trying to field it, and he handed it to the catcher, and nobody was covering the plate. Styron scores for a Viking run. Little bit of discombobulation there between the Raiders. Nations thought Martin was going to go to first with it, and Martin was trying to go to home to try to get the runner out. Works out in the Vikings' favor as they are now up 2-0 with 2 outs in the bottom of the second. And number 2, Eli Swansea, who bats second, is up to the plate in his second at-bat. Watches that one for strike 1. Swansea walked in his first plate appearance. Hits this one hard past the third baseman, down the line. It will score at least 1. Coach Height will hold the runner at third. It's an RBI double for Eli Swansea. That brings Bo Height to the plate with 2 runners in scoring position. Height walked as well in his first plate appearance. Chance to extend this lead for the Vikings. They now lead 3-0 here at the bottom of the second. Height still looking for his first hit in the series. This will be a great time to do it. Martin fires. Strike 1. Here comes the 0-1 from Martin. Height watches it for strike 2. Martin up 0-2 on the shortstop for the Vikings. This will be a big out if you're the Raiders and Logan Martin. That one's low. One ball, 2 strikes from Martin. Drops the arm, and Height fouls it back to stay alive. Still 1-2 here for Bo Height. 2 outs, a chance to extend this Viking lead. Height hits this one hard into center field, but Blackwell is there for the catch. That ends the second inning, but not before the Vikings put up 2 more runs to extend their lead. It's 3-0 in favor of Emerald, heading to the top of the third. We'll catch you back here for all the action on the Lakeland Sports Network.
This season, fuel up like a champion at Tropical Smoothie Cafe, right here in Greenwood on the 72 Bypass Northeast. Tropical Smoothie Cafe has way more than just smoothies. We're talking fresh wraps, warm flatbreads, quesadillas, and all-day breakfast favorites. Whether you're headed to the game or grabbing something after practice, Tropical Smoothie Cafe has the flavor to keep you going. Stop by today or order ahead online. Tropical Smoothie Cafe. Eat better. Feel better.
This is Armada Law. And we really just want to be real. It's people talking to people. It's people helping people. If we do our job, you'll have a couple more tools. You'll have a couple more weapons against Goliath. Because that's who we're dealing with. The insurance companies, they're not out to protect you. They're out to get money. So it's our job to educate, to empower, to help you against the big guys.
Howard's on Main is the kind of place you keep coming back to. Open 6 days a week with breakfast served every day, plus a full menu loaded with variety for lunch and dinner. Great food, friendly faces, and live music that keeps Main Street moving. From morning coffee to late night vibes, Howard's on Main delivers every time. Howard's on Main, great food, live music, and a true Greenwood favorite.
Left fielder, number 14, Bryson Red.
Back here on the Lakeland Sports Network. Third inning getting underway as Finn Howard back out for another inning of work. Bryson Red to lead things off for the Raiders as he takes ball one. Red was 2 for 2 on Monday, picked up 2 hits, and also, again, another dude who showed amazing speed and quickness out in left field. Hits this one to center field. Marino's there for the catch, and it's out number 1 for Finn Howard.
Number 1, Braden Patterson.
Patterson back up to the plate for the second time this game. Had a great game on Monday, but he struck out swinging in his first time facing Howard in this one. Hits this one over to short. Howard's there, Height's there for the play. Throws it over to first, but Hodges not able to make the grab. And Patterson is on base for the first time this inning. Infield single there for Patterson.
Number 4, Logan Bragg.
Now Logan Bragg coming up to the plate. He's 0 for 1 today. Grounded out to short. That one's inside from Howard. 1 ball, no strikes. Finn Howard getting ready to deliver the 1-0. This one hit to Metz at third. Gets that lead runner at second. Not able to get the double play at first. Good job from Metz and Height there to get the lead runner.
Logan Martin.
Brings the pitcher, Logan Martin, to the plate. He's got a very powerful bat. He can change the game in one swing. See what it has to offer here. Watches that one for a ball. 1-0 here. Pitch from Howard. Called strike. Evens things up at a ball and a strike here for Logan Martin. He went down swinging in his first at bat. Throw over to first. Patterson is safe. Definitely a guy you got to look out for on the base pass. Here comes the 1-1 from Howard. Patterson takes off, but a foul ball there by Logan Martin makes it 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes for Martin. Hits this one softly right back to Howard. He scoops it and makes the throw over the first for out number 3. It's 3 scoreless innings for Finn Howard to open up this game. And we're heading to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Vikings up 3-0.
Looking for a great spot to eat, watch the game, or host your next event? That's Sports Break. Great food, cold drinks, wall-to-wall TVs, and live entertainment. Want something with a view? Head to Break on the Lake, serving up steak, seafood, and cocktails on beautiful Lake Greenwood. And when it's time to celebrate, Main Event Catering has you covered. From private parties to corporate events, they make it easy and stress-free. One family, 3 great experiences. Sports Break, Break on the Lake, Main Event Catering. Looking for a home in Greenwood or thinking about selling? Work with someone who knows the community inside and out. Courtney Height Realtor is a top 5 Greenwood MLS agent with almost $20 million in sales and a reputation for guiding buyers and sellers with confidence and care. Call 864-378-4686, visit CourtneyHeightRealtor.com, and follow us on Facebook at Courtney Height Realtor, serving Greenwood, South Carolina, and beyond.
I had just left my house, went through the light, and was turning into a gas station. I heard the screech and kind of looked in my mirror. I was terrified. Everybody kept telling me, "You've got to get an attorney." She was there for me. Just a few phone calls with her to see her diligence. So it was just good to be able to trust.
Back here on the Lakeland Sports Network. Logan Martin out for his 3rd inning of work. He'll face Colson Marino to open things up here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Vikings up 3-0 in a must-win game if they want to have a chance at 4th place in the region standings. Of course, Fountain Inn lead, Wren in 2nd, Westside in 3rd. These two squads battling for that coveted 4th position to guarantee a spot in the postseason. 0-1 count here for Marino. Hits this one hard into right field. It drops right in between Bragg and Yarbrough, and it's a leadoff single for Colson Marino here in the 3rd inning. Now Ethan Metz coming up to the plate. Gonna try to add on to Marino's single. He's had a really good series. He's 3 for 3 with an RBI. Metz struck out in his first at bat. Metz shows bunt, pulls it back, takes strike 1. One count here for the 3rd baseman. One of the few left-handed hitters you'll see around here. Here comes 0-1 from Martin. Downstairs for ball 1. Evens things up at ball and a strike apiece. Marino on first. Martin looks over twice at Marino. Metz fires this one into right field. Yarbrough able to track it down and make the grab. Out number 1. Now Finn Howard gonna step back up to the plate. He hit the ball really hard in his first at bat, but hit it right back to Logan Martin, who took a shot to the legs in order to obtain the out. Howard trying to help himself out here at the plate. So he'll go back out on the mound next inning. Fouled off there. Howard goes down 0-1. I think somebody's vehicle just got tagged by that foul ball. Somebody's vehicle just got tagged by that foul ball. Throw over to first there by Martin. Coach Height's truck has got smashed by a foul ball at this very field before, so let's hope it's not deja vu for him. There was definitely impact with some sort of vehicle over there. 0-1 here for Martin. He steps off, and Marino scurries his way back to first. (0-1 for Finn Howard. Another throw over to first. Marino was safe. One out for Logan Martin. 0-1 count for Finn Howard. Trying to advance Marino. Watches that one for a ball. Evens up the count 1-1. Martin at 64 pitches now. One 1 for Howard. 0 for 1 on the day. Trying to help himself out. Watches that first strike. Marino takes off, and he's caught, and he's out. That's out too. Good throw by Nations behind the plate. Way to be there by Logan Bragg to secure the out. It's also a strike. So Howard goes down 1-2, and Marino's out on the throw. Gives Martin 2 outs and a lot more room to work with. Howard watches, called strike 3 to end the inning. Scoreless frame for Logan Martin, his first of the evening. Vikings still lead 3-0 as we head to the top of the 4th. This is the Lakeland Sports Network.
With State Farm Home Insurance, you can get the help you need from a local agent if things get complicated, and from our easy-to-use app whenever you need it.
Call State Farm agent Frank Coyle in Greenwood today.
Find your future at the G. Frank Russell Technology Center, where we believe in personalized learning and nurturing every student's unique strengths. RTC serves students from 4 high schools and 3 districts with a wide variety of programs from culinary arts, pre-engineering, auto tech, and others. We provide many different pathways for your child to explore. Talk to your school counselor and visit us at www.rtc.gwd50.org to learn more about RTC Plus and start building a better graduate today.
Home. It's the house you grew up in, the still warm cookies in the jar at Grandma's, the warm sun on your back, and the buzz of the bugs in the lake where Dad taught you to bait a hook. It's the place you put down roots, pin your hopes and dreams for the future, the connections we've made, and the adventures we've yet to take. This is home, and home is here.
Call State Farm agent Frank Coyle in Greenwood for an auto quote today.
Back here on the Lakeland Sports Network, Noah Hughes will lead off the top of the 4th inning for the Raiders as Finn Howard out there for his 4th inning of work. Howard has thrown 3 scoreless frames this far, only allowed 1 hit and picked up 3 strikeouts. See if he can continue. First pitch to Hughes in this one, upstairs for ball 1. Noah Hughes is the 1 hit that Finn Howard allowed. Sharp single into center field. Watches that for ball 2. 2-0 count here to the first baseman, Noah Hughes. (2-0 to Howard. This one hit right into the gap in right center by Hughes as he picks up his 2nd hit of the day, and he's 2 for 2. Leadoff batter on for the Raiders. Now Wyatt Pinson up to the plate. He's 0 for 1 today. First pitch of the at-bat for Howard. This one hitting the left field, drifting into foul territory, and Ritter's not able to make his way to it. Pinson falls down 0-1 here to start. Hughes over there at first. Howard throws over. Hughes is safe over there. Made him get dirty, though. Here's the 0-1 from Howard. This one hitting to the left field. Ritter calls it and makes the grab for out number 1 here in the 4th inning. Here's Braden Yarbrough up to the plate. Yarbrough got drilled the very first pitch he saw from Howard. See what the outcome is of this one here. Throw over to first. Hughes is safe once again. Pitch from Finn Howard. Swing and a miss there by Braden Yarbrough. Good start for Finn Howard. The 0-1 from Howard. Yarbrough tried to lay down the bunt, but went foul. Yarbrough falls down 0-2 here to Finn Howard. Howard trying to pick up the second out of the inning, as well as his 5th strikeout. Howard set, delivers the 0-2. I'll say Yarbrough did not offer. Ball 1. 1-2 count here for the right fielder. One, two, ball 2. Evens up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Howard sets. Here comes the 2-2. This one hit over to third base. Metz takes the out at second. Height throws over the first, but Yarbrough beats it out by a mile. Vikings get the lead runner out.
Number 8, William Nunley.
Here's William Nunley up to the plate. Nunley struck out the first time he faced Howard. Hits this one over to second base. Mathis not able to get to it, so a single there for William Nunley. 2 runners on with 2 outs here for Finn Howard.
Center fielder number 2, Kealan Blackwell.
Brings Kealan Blackwell to the plate. He struck out as well his first time facing Howard. He was Howard's 4th strikeout victim. 2 runners on for Howard. This one hitting to center field. Marino calls for it and makes the grab for out 3. Another scoreless frame for Finn Howard. He's through 4 of them as we're heading to the bottom of the inning. This is the Lakeland Sports Network.
At the Height Law Firm, we exist for one reason: to make South Carolina safer. When a company cuts corners, when a driver ignores the rules, or when someone's careless mistake injures a family, we step in. Because accountability is not just about compensation. It's about preventing the next tragedy. Every case we take, we hope that we can make a change to make South Carolina a safer community.
Howard's on Main is the kind of place you keep coming back to. Open 6 days a week with breakfast served every day, plus a full menu loaded with variety for lunch and dinner. Great food, friendly faces, and live music that keeps Main Street moving. From morning coffee to late night vibes, Howard's on Main delivers every time. Howard's on Main, great food, live music, and a true Greenwood favorite.
A good personal injury attorney will level the playing field between you and the insurance companies. They will work your case up so that you can get maximum value and maximum compensation. Insurance companies know how to pay minimum value to consumers. That's how they make money. You're going through this challenge. You're the hero here. We're just the guide. So if there's any value we can add, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. We're here to help.
Back here on the Lakeland Sports Network, Logan Martin out there getting warmed up for his fourth inning of work. Vikings up 3-0, and it'll be Holden Styron to lead off the bottom of the fourth for Emerald. Let's see what the 8th grader has to offer here. He walked in his first at-bat, later scored. Martin at 66 pitches, so he needs an efficient inning if he wants to go deeper into this ball game. Styron watches that one for ball 1. Styron was starting varsity last year as a 7th grader. Called strike 1 there. Here comes the 1-1 from Martin. 2-1 now for Holden Styron. Also a guy that Emerald have called upon to start on the mound in crucial situations. Coach P out there asking some questions, asking if it hit the batter, and they'll say it did. And Coach P voicing his displeasure as Styron has been awarded first base. So Coach Patterson came out and asked if it hit the batter. Then the umpire later awarded the base to Styron, saying that it did hit him. And Coach P still voicing his displeasure. Coach Hite coming to see what's up. Now Styron back at the plate. So it looks like the final verdict is it did not hit Styron. He's still at the plate. It's a 2-1 count for the 8th grader. That was a little confusing. That one outside to Styron, trying to draw a second walk of the ball game. It's 3-1. This one hitting the left center. Blackwell on his horse. He makes the grab. Key Allen Blackwell. Brings Thomas Hodges to the plate. Watches that for ball 1. Hodges 0 for 1. One here for Hodges. That one misses downstairs. Morgan bounced it. Greenwood and North Augusta have just kicked off over at Eagle Park. It's senior night there for the Greenwood High School baseball team, celebrating the class of 2026. They're on the Lakeland Sports Network 2. Graham Simpson bringing the action. Swing and a miss there from Hodges. The link to that broadcast is in the description of this one if you want to check out what the Eagles are up to as well. 2-2 from Martin. Missed upstairs. Full count here to Hodges.
Let's go.
Payoff on its way. This one popped up by Hodges. Hughes calling for it, and he makes the grab for out 2. Here comes Luke Mathis to the plate now. He drew a walk in his first at-bat. He's done a great job getting on base since he's earned his spot hitting in the lineup. He's held down second base for the majority of the season. This one hit hard in the left field. And a diving effort made by Red in left field, but no catch was made, and it's a single for Luke Mathis. Matthew Ritter to the plate now as the lineup card flips over. First hit of the day for Mathis. Ritter's 1 for 2 today as he watches strike 1 from Martin. He also drove in a run. Looks like we've got a pinch runner. It's Jacoby Cade. He's seen a lot of action on the base pass this year, running for various people. This time it's Luke Mathis. Ritter down 0-1. Martin delivers the 0-1. Ritter in the right field. Yarbrough under it. Makes the grab to end the inning. That concludes the 4th. Vikings still lead 3-0 as we head to the top of the 5th inning. See what Finn Howard has to offer. Lakeland Sports Network bringing you all the action.
This is Armada Law. And we really just want to be real. It's people talking to people. It's people helping people. If we do our job, you'll have a couple more tools. You'll have a couple more weapons against Goliath. Because that's who we're dealing with. The insurance companies, they're not out to protect you. They're out to get money. So it's our job to educate, to empower, to help you against the big guys.
Looking for a home in Greenwood or thinking about selling? Work with someone who knows the community inside and out. Courtney Height Realtor is a top 5 Greenwood MLS agent with almost $20 million in sales and a reputation for guiding buyers and sellers with confidence and care. Call 864-378-4686, visit CourtneyHeightRealtor.com, and follow us on Facebook at Courtney Height Realtor, serving Greenwood, South Carolina, and beyond.
Find your future at the G. Frank Russell Technology Center, where we believe in personalized learning and nurturing every student's unique strengths. RTC serves students from 4 high schools and 3 districts with a wide variety of programs from culinary arts, pre-engineering, auto tech, and others. We provide many different pathways for your child to explore. Talk to your school counselor and visit us at www.rtc.gwd50.org to learn more about RTC Plus and start building a better graduate today.
Back here on the Lakeland Sports Network. Top of the 5th inning, getting started as Finn Howard's back out there for another inning of work. Misses for ball 1 there to Bryson Red. Red's 0 for 1 today. Watches strike 1. Counts even at 1 apiece now. To the left fielder, Bryson Red. comes the pitch from Howard. This one hitting the left field. Ritter tracking it down, makes the grab for out number 1.
The shortstop, number 1, Braden Patterson.
Now Braden Patterson back up to the plate. 1 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and an infield single. Watches that one for ball 1. Upstairs from Howard. Greenwood Flying Monkeys are heading to town as that one's fouled down the third base line by Patterson. Evens up the count at 1-1. June 5th is opening day for Greenwood's brand new collegiate summer baseball team in the Blue Ridge League. 8 teams across 3 states. Want to check it out? Scan that QR code and head to the Flying Monkeys website. Patterson hits that one in the center field. Marino takes a good angle on it and makes the grab for out 2. Scan that QR code if you haven't already. Check out the schedule that's already out for the Flying Monkeys. Pick up some merch. Sign up to intern over the summer, or even if you're interested as a business owner, check out some of the sponsorship opportunities. Howard misses high. It's his first pitch to Bragg here in this at-bat. 1-0. This one hit right to Bo Hyde at short to end the top of the 5th. So Howard goes 1, 2, 3 once again. So we're heading to the bottom of the 5th for Emerald bats to be right back up. Middle of the 5th inning. This is the Lakeland Sports Network.
A good personal injury attorney is going to be able to negotiate for you, speak with the insurance companies in their language, and ultimately file a lawsuit and take your case to court if it needs it. You're going through this challenge. You're the hero here. We're just the guide. So if there's any value we can add, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. We're here to help.
Looking for a great spot to eat, watch the game, or host your next event? That's Sports Break. Great food, cold drinks, wall-to-wall TVs, and live entertainment. Want something with a view? Head to Break on the Lake, serving up steak, seafood, and cocktails on beautiful Lake Greenwood. And when it's time to celebrate, Main Event Catering has you covered. From private parties to corporate events, they make it easy and stress-free. One family, 3 great experiences. Sports Break, Break on the Lake, Main Event Catering. This season, fuel up like a champion at Tropical Smoothie Cafe, right here in Greenwood on the 72 Bypass Northeast. Tropical Smoothie Cafe has way more than just smoothies. We're talking fresh wraps, warm flatbreads, quesadillas, and all-day breakfast favorites. Whether you're headed to the game or grabbing something after practice, Tropical Smoothie Cafe has the flavor to keep you going. Stop by today or order ahead online. Tropical Smoothie Cafe. Eat better, feel better.
Back here on the LSN. Bottom of the 5th set to get underway. Eli Swansea leading off the bottom of the 5th for the Vikings. He had a hard hit double in his last at-bat. He's 1 for 2 today. Excuse me, 1 for 1. Has a double and a walk. Lays down a bunt there. Nunley collects it. Throws it over to first, and Swansea is out. Good play there by the third baseman, William Nunley. Bo Hyde up to the plate now. He's 0 for 1 today with a walk. Last at bat, he flew out to center field. Barreled it up really nice. Just hit it really hard out there, right to Blackwell in center. Called strike one there to Bo. Watches that one for ball one. Evens up the count at 1 apiece. Martin at 83 pitches. That would have much got a piece of height. Two balls, 1 strike. Height taking a second to recuperate after that. And Coach Height going to walk over to take a look at him. Looks like Height's all good. Smiling as he walks back up to the box. Or what's left of the right-handed batter's box. Two-one. Make it 3-1 to Height. Still looking for that first hit of the series. 3 balls, 1 strike here from Martin. Height hits that one over the shortstop. Patterson collects it and throws it over the first. A good stretch there from Noah Hughes for out number 2. That brings Colson Marino up to the plate now. 2 outs, nobody on. This will be a big scoreless inning here for Logan Martin. Marino watches that one. 1-0. It's 1 for 1 with a sac fly RBI. Hits this one hard into left field. Red is right there for the grab for out number 3. That ends the 5th inning. We're now heading to the top of the 6th. Vikings still lead 3-0 as we'll have the rest of the action here for you on the Lakeland Sports Network.
A good personal injury attorney is going to be able to negotiate for you, speak with the insurance companies in their language, and ultimately file a lawsuit and take your case to court if it needs it. You're going through this challenge. You're the hero here. We're just the guide. So if there's any value we can add, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. We're here to help.
Looking for a great spot to eat, watch the game, or host your next event? That's Sports Break. Great food, cold drinks, wall-to-wall TVs, and live entertainment. Want something with a view? Head to Break on the Lake, serving up steak, seafood, and cocktails on beautiful Lake Greenwood. And when it's time to celebrate, Main Event Catering has you covered. From private parties to corporate events, they make it easy and stress-free. One family, 3 great experiences. Sports Break, Break on the Lake, Main Event Catering. This season, fuel up like a champion at Tropical Smoothie Cafe, right here in Greenwood on the 72 Bypass Northeast. Tropical Smoothie Cafe has way more than just smoothies. We're talking fresh wraps, warm flatbreads, quesadillas, and all-day breakfast favorites. Whether you're headed to the game or grabbing something after practice, Tropical Smoothie Cafe has the flavor to keep you going. Stop by today or order ahead online. Tropical Smoothie Cafe. Eat better. Feel better.
Back here on the Lakeland Sports Network, top of the 6th inning. Finn Howard's out there for another inning of work. Pitcher v. pitcher here to lead off the 6th as Logan Martin's up to the plate. Watches that for ball 1. Martin 0 for 2 with a strikeout here today. Hits this one hard over to third. Metz has a bit of trouble, was able to collect it and make the throw over the first for out number 1. Way to recover over at third, by Ethan Metz. He's had a good day defensively over there.
Number 12, Noah Hughes.
Here comes Noah Hughes to the plate. He seems to have Finn Howard figured out this game. It's 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Hits this one softly over to first. Hodges fields it and throws it over to Howard for out number 2. So quick 2 outs for Finn Howard here in the 6th inning.
Number 5, Wyatt Benson.
Brings the DH Wyatt Penson to the plate. 2 down for Howard. Penson, the lefty. Fouls that one off. Down 0-1 to start things off. 0 for 2 today. Here comes the 0-1 from Howard. Right down Main Street for strike 2. Howard trying to throw his 6th scoreless inning of the ball game. He's 1 strike away, trying to pick up his 5th strikeout, as that one's fouled off by Penson. It remains no balls and 2 strikes for the designated hitter. 5 2/3, 3 hits, 4 strikeouts for Howard. Make it 5 as a called strike 3 to end the top of the 6th. Howard's feeling himself, and the bats are back up in the bottom of the inning for the Vikings right here on the Lakeland Sports Network.
Find your future at the G. Frank Russell Technology Center, where we believe in personalized learning and nurturing every student's unique strengths. RTC serves students from 4 high schools and 3 districts. With a wide variety of programs from culinary arts, pre-engineering, auto tech, and others, we provide many different pathways for your child to explore. Talk to your school counselor and visit us at www.rtc.gwd50.org to learn more about RTC Plus and start building a better graduate today.
Call State Farm agent Frank Coyle in Greenwood for an auto quote today.
Howard's on Main is the kind of place you keep coming back to. Open 6 days a week with breakfast served every day, plus a full menu loaded with variety for lunch and dinner. Great food, friendly faces, and live music that keeps Main Street moving. From morning coffee to late night vibes, Howard's on Main delivers every time. Howard's on Main, great food, live music, and a true Greenwood favorite.
Back here on the Lakeland Sports Network, Ethan Metz to lead off the bottom of the 6th inning for the Vikings. Watches that for ball 1. Hits this one hard in the center field, but Blackwell's there to make the grab for out number 1. Brings Finn Howard to the plate.
The pitcher, number 5, Finn Howard.
Howard's 0 for 2 with a strikeout today. Trying to pick up his first hit of the day. Watches that for strike 1. '91st pitch for Martin. Here comes the 0-1. Misses way outside for ball 1. The 1-1 for Martin. Hit over to third. Gets by the glove of Nunley, and Finn Howard has himself a hit. Here comes Holden Styron to the plate now. He had a really hard in his last at-bat, but Kealan Blackwell showed off the wheels. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. Scored a run as well. Trying to give a little bit more insurance for the Vikings. They head to the top of the 7th. Martin, ball 1, throw over to first, and Howard is safe. One 0 for Martin. Strike 1. Evens it up at ball and a strike. Styron looking for his first hit of the day. Swings and misses. Styron falls down. 1-2. One out here in the bottom of the 6th. That one inside. Howard takes off, and he's safe at second. Stolen base there for the pitcher, Finn Howard. Two on its way from Martin. That one outside, gets away from Nations, and Howard will take third. Full count here to Holden Styron. Martin pushing 100 pitches. He's at 99 right now. Payoff from Martin. Ball 4. Runners at the corners now for the Vikings. Thomas Hodges makes his way to the plate. Hodges 0 for 2 today. Martin fires the pitch. Hodges lays down the bunt, scores 1 run, and the out took at first. Nice sacrifice RBI bunt there from Thomas Hodges. Puts the Vikings up 4-0. 2 outs and runner on second for Emerald. Luke Mathis at the plate now. He's reached base both times today. Has a single and a walk. As Styron over on second. Ball 1 there for Martin. One 0 here for the 8th grader. Watches that for strike 1. Evens it up at 1 apiece now. 2 outs for the Raiders. They trail 4-0. Gonna have to crawl their way back in the top of the 7th. Throw over to second, and Styron is safe. Here comes the 1-1. This one hit over to third base. Nunley fields it and makes the throw over the first for out number 3. Vikings add another run to their total. They lead 4-0 as we head to the top of the 7th, and Finn Howard's gonna try to end this thing. This is the Lakeland Sports Network.
had just left my house, went through the light and was turning into a gas station. I heard the screech and kind of looked in my mirror. I was terrified. Everybody kept telling me, "You've got to get an attorney." She was there for me. Just a few phone calls with her to see her diligence. So it was just good to be able to trust.
Looking for a home in Greenwood or thinking about selling? Work with someone who knows the community inside and out. Courtney Height Realtor is a top 5 Greenwood MLS agent with almost $20 million in sales and a reputation for guiding buyers and sellers with confidence and care. Call 864-378-4686, visit CourtneyHeightRealtor.com, and follow us on Facebook at Courtney Height Realtor, serving Greenwood, South Carolina and beyond.
Back here on the Lakeland Sports Network is the top of the 7th inning. Finn Howard trying to secure the victory for the Vikings. Send it to a Game 3 on Friday in Lawrence to decide who takes home the series. Yarbrough to lead it off for the Raiders here in the top of the 7th. Yarbrough's 0 for 1 today. It's hit by a pitch. You can ground it out. Leadoff batter would be nice for the Raiders. Howard's only at 67 pitches, so he's sure to go the distance in this one. First pitch, Yarbrough hit out to center field. Marino tracking it down, makes the grab for out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out for Howard here at the top of the 7th. Third baseman William Nunley up to the plate now. He's 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Besides Noah Hughes, who has 2 singles, Nunley is the only other Raider to pick up a hit here this evening. First pitch from Howard, called strike 1. Howard up 0-1 quickly here, sets and fires. This one hit right up the middle, through the leg of Howard, wow. And it's a base hit for William Nunley. Alan Blackwell steps up to the plate for the Raiders. It's 0 for 2 with a strikeout here today. Gonna need to find a way on base here. Watches that one for ball 1. 1-0 here to the center fielder. Strike 1 there from Howard, evens things up at a ball and a strike apiece. Howard with 5 strikeouts today. He's allowed 4 hits. This one hitting the shallow left field by Blackwell. Back-to-back base hits by the Raiders. That brings Bryson Redd up to the plate. He went 2 for 2 on Monday. It's a big spot here for the left fielder. He's 0 for 2 today, but you know the things that he can do with his bat. Runner on first and second here for number 14. Double play is in order. Howard fires. Bounces it by Swansea. Both runners will advance. 2 runners in scoring position now for the Raiders. Takes the traditional double play out of order. 1-0 from Howard. Strike 1. Good pitch there from Finn. One. Fouled off there by Red. He falls down. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Big out here for Howard. He has the top of the lineup coming up if he's able to get Red out. 1-2 count here for Finn Howard. 5 strikeouts today. Delivers the pitch. This one hitting to right field. Styron is there for the catch. Nunley thought about tagging. Good throw there by Styron into Swansea at the plate to hold the runner at third, and there's 2 outs. Braden Patterson, final life for the Raiders here at the plate. Patterson's 0 for 3 here today, struck out once. Uncharacteristic for the shortstop. Made a few good plays over there in the 6th hole. Howard fires that one in for a strike. Here's the 0-1 from Howard. Swing and a miss from Patterson. 0-2 count here for Finn. 1 strike away from ending this one and securing a huge region victory for the Vikings. The 0-2 from Howard. Missed upstairs. 1 ball, 2 strikes here for Howard on the mound. Patterson trying to stay alive. Here comes the pitch from Howard. Swing and a miss. Vikings win. A huge region victory here for the Emerald Vikings as they'll fight on Friday at Lawrence for a chance at 4th place to secure their spot in the postseason. If they win, they're in. If they lose, it's up to RPI, and of course, we'd much rather have the first option. Vikings improve to 8-14 on the season. Raiders fall to 5-16. 4-0 is the final score. Emerald take home the victory. A complete game shutout from Finn Howard. He's got to be the player of the game here today. 7 innings pitched, 5 hits allowed, no runs, no walks, and 6 strikeouts. Also was able to pick up a hit at the plate, went 1 for 3 today. He gets our player of the game. Finn Howard with the complete game shutout leads the Vikings to victory here this evening. See the team shaking hands. These 2 well-respected coaches amongst the state of South Carolina went toe-to-toe here tonight. Once again, 4-0 Emerald. Vikings only picked up 5 hits this evening, but still were able to walk away with the win. Matthew Ritter 1 for 3. Eli Swansea went 1 for 2. Drew Walk had an RBI. He hit a hard hit double. Colson Marino went 1 for 2 with a sac fly RBI. Thomas Hodges had an RBI on that bunny laydown. Luke Mathis went 1 for 2. Matthew Ritter also added an RBI as well. From Lawrence, it was Noah Hughes really, and William Nunley who provided the only offense for the Raiders this evening. Hughes went 2 for 3. Nunley went 2 for 3 as well. Then Keanu Blackwell added a hit right there in the top of the 7th, trying to breathe some life into the Raider offense. Logan Martin pitched the whole game for the Raiders. 6 innings, 5 hits, 4 earned runs allowed, 5 walks, and 3 strikeouts. not that bad of a performance, but wasn't good enough to take home the victory here against the Vikings. Once again, 4-0, Emerald in a huge region game take home the victory. Now you're going to want to go over to the Lakeland Sports Network too. Emerald and North Augusta still going at it over there. The link to that stream is in the description of this broadcast. Graham Simpson's over at Eagle Park bringing you all the action for that. Once again, the link's in the description. If you're interested, go click over and go watch the Eagles take on the Yellow Jackets of North Augusta. Well, that'll do it for us here at Emerald. Vikings take home the win 4-0. This is for Landon King. Joey Ellis was the cameraman, and Owen Hill on the scoreboard, and Eston as the public address announcer. Go check out the Eagles right now. Vikings with a big 4-0 region win. That'll do it for us on the Lakeland Sports Network. Sound the horn and go Vikings.